Welcome back to another day of $100 million leads, mastering Google Ads. Wrapping up, we're getting really close now. Yesterday we had a day off and I kind of reviewed what I learned the day before, so we're just going to jump straight into videos today. We're now on the what, who, when framework, the who part. That's what I'm about to start. Let's do it. I'll talk to you in a second. All right, guys. Just finished up the who of the what, who, when framework. The who framework is all about status. Humans are primarily status driven. That is our probably primary drive, is to gain status and avoid losing status. And so status comes from how other people treat them, the people in their lives. And there's a lot of people that give or take status from people. Everybody you come into contact with, random people, your parents, your spouse, your kids, your boss, your coworkers, your friends, your competitors, your rivals, etc. All these people in your life. And so the who of the what, who, when framework is we're taking a benefit, right? And we're putting it through the lens of gaining status from different groups of people or individuals. So we take one benefit and we can put it through multiple perspectives. You lose weight, how's your wife going to change how she treats you? What comments are she going to make? How is she going to give you more status? How's your boss going to give you more status? How are your coworkers going to give more status? And we want to put a bunch of these different perspectives in, because motivation, Hormozy said, comes from deprivation. And so one of these areas is the area where the person is getting the least amount of status from. They have the most deprivation. And so it's the most painful perspective, most painful relationships status-wise. And we want to try a bunch of these different keys, different perspectives, so that we can unlock the specific lock for the watcher, the viewer, to find that biggest pain point that is the most compelling, motivating, status-driven perspective. Okay? That's basically it. The who. Then I started getting into the when framework, and the when framework is when. You're right. Most people, we're just thinking about the short terms, the here and now when we're making decisions. But if we want to make our ad extra compelling, we want to bring in, put in perspective how past decisions have led to the present and how present decisions will lead to their future. Okay, what am I forgetting here? Cool. Got it. All right, that's it. That was all right. Here we go. I'm going back in. I'll be back in a few minutes. All right. Okay. We got basically all the when framework last time. When we combine what, who, and when together, we answer the question of why someone should be interested in the ad. He had a pro tip to make the ad copy and the ad itself as specific as possible, but no specificer, because the more specific you get, the more detailed, the longer the copy, the longer the video, it becomes less efficient on the platforms. So you want to be as specific as possible with the most efficient use of space. And yeah, that's that. And then I'm forgetting something, I think. Maybe not. Call to action is the last step after the value section. And it should just be quick, clear, easy. Clear, not clever, like obvious. Yep. That's what we got. Now I'm going to jump back in the video. We're calling pretty quickly, but I've also already read most of the stuff from the book, so talk to you in a sec. All right, guys, wrapping up for today. Not much left to recall. Hormozy just kind of notes his little note on domain names and how short and clear domain names he thinks are massively undervalued. And then one other note on basically trying to keep all of your communication and copywriting at or below a third grade level, reading level, will likely get you the best results in most cases. Okay. What else? That's it. For today, we have literally 2 minutes left in that part 1 of the video. Then we got part 2, which is, only 20 or 25, 30 minutes compared to this 47er. So well over halfway done with the videos, well over halfway. Tomorrow we'll finish part 1, get into part 2. We learned about the who from the who, when framework today. We learned about the when from the what, who, when framework today. Some general what, who, when framework stuff, specific but not specificer. Call to action being clear, concise, and obvious, and easy and quick. And note on domains, and then third grade reading level note. Okay, and communications copywriting. That's it for today. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.